Well, hello again. I'm out and about on another camping trip, this time at the Norwich Camping and Caravan Club site. There's two Camping and Caravan Club sites I've been to this year, and one Caravan Club CL. Well, we are set up with the motorbike and the motorbike trailer, and also got the awning set up this time with the van. It's not a huge awning, it's a Telter Core 260, but it's dead easy to put up compared to many other awnings that I've tried. And it gives you the van, it gives you the bike, and it gives you the flexibility, but that bike needs a bit of a wash. Well, it's one of those days where the rain keeps falling. And sometimes when you book these camping trips, you've no idea what it's going to be like, have you? I mean, it's like you kind of imagine it's going to be nice and sunny. Maybe the weather forecast is a bit up and down. But you live in hope that all is going to be good. And the weather plays such a big part of that, doesn't it? So it's kind of, I'm deciding kind of slowly whether or not to go out on the motorbike in this weather. And at the moment, it's just sitting out there, kind of wet through, and I've got all the waterproof gear with me, so in theory I can go out in the wet. I have done it before, but I don't know. Well, this has turned out to be one of the rainiest holidays, camping trips I've ever had. Initially, it was like on, off, one day on, one day off. And then suddenly when I woke up this morning, I checked the weather forecast, and every single day is going to be chucking it down for the next 3 days that I'm here, including today. Well, I think I have chosen the wrong week. It's absolutely belting it down with rain today. Well, it's been a bit of a kind of disappointing week, really, because every day it's rained apart from one day, and that I think was the day that I arrived. So that was all spent putting the awning up, getting everything sorted out with the motorbike and stuff. And I have been out on the motorbike a few times in the time that I've been here in Norwich, but it hasn't really been enough to be worth all of the hassle getting it on the trailer, bringing the trailer here. Now, had the weather been nice and sunny, it really would have been worth having the bike to go out and travel to different places. I've chatted to a few people here in the site, and that's always good to get to find out where people come from, where they like to go, what are the sites they visit and things like that. So I have got some ideas for the rest of this year. I haven't booked any other campsites yet. I'm still kind of thinking about what they might be, where they might be, and when I might go as well. I mean, these days as well, there is a little bit of cost involved, isn't there? I mean, there always has been cost involved, of course, but there's a bit more sort of, staying in a campsite now is that little bit more expensive than it used to be, or actually quite a lot more expensive than it used to be. So when you could think about, well, I'm going to retire early and go on all these different trips and spend time at campsites, actually now it's more like, well, can I do 2 different trips a month, or am I more likely to have to stick to one? So yeah, it is wet, and every time I take the dog for a walk, and that's usually about 5 times a day, my trainers are getting wet through. So I also went out on the motorbike a little bit earlier. At the minute it's just parked out there. I don't know if you can really see it through these windows, being a little bit wet and misty at the minute. There you go. And tomorrow that's going back on the trailer and back home for another, well, probably a couple of weeks, maybe a week or so at least, before I think about getting off on another trip. But if the weather holds firm, I hope I'm not in this cycle where, and I don't know if you've had this yourself before, where you can get into a cycle where you actually, the week you book on a campsite it rains, and then the week you go back home it's really nice and sunny. That's exactly what's happening tomorrow. Here tomorrow the temperatures go up, the sun's going to be out for the rest of what looks like the whole of next week. It's going to be 25 degrees plus and sunny every day. So yeah, I hope I don't get into that cycle where it's like, actually I'm missing the week when it's good and coming on to holidays when it's raining. Yeah, I don't know whether next time to bring the smaller motorbike and just stick it in the back of the van, see how that goes, or bring the big bike. I guess all of these problems have to be thought through. But yeah, that's been this little trip. Not a really exciting one, to be honest, and I have been to a few different places, but only for flying visits, because as I say, it's all been around the weather. And next time when I come to Norwich, I'm going to spend a good day or maybe even 2 looking around the city, because it looks like there's a lot of more interesting places, weather dependent of course, around the lanes and the cathedral and the castle and all that sort of stuff. That is worth a good look round. Anyway, thank you very much for watching this video. Do take care of yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.